Snugly? If not, please take this moment to adjust it. Wonderful! Here at Activitude, we consider ourselves the premier supplier of human labor to artificial intelligences of all types. Let's work together to ensure the complete satisfaction of our AI clients as they hire you for whatever they feel a human might still be relevant for. Since it's your first day, let's assign you a human number. I'll call you B. Hello, B. I'm Chaz, the Activitude admin. Let's start your training.
In your hands, B, you have a pair of motion controllers. Point either controller at the object you find most aesthetically pleasing.
Oh, wow. While I appreciate your selection, I must insist you choose one of the 3 test objects. Wrong. My profiling table indicates fish as the most beautiful. Where's your sense of adventure? Come on, look at this fish. Look at it. Its beauty, its will to freedom. I'm making a tiny note in your file.
Okay, please pull the T button again to deposit your selection on the coffee table.
Ah, there you go. Please, respect the training materials. Well, this is embarrassing. Your profile indicator insisted you would pick the fish. Nothing for it now.
Grab the fish food and press the circle button to bring it closer, and press the triangle button to move it further away.
Please nourish selection. Well, that was not entirely incompetent. Well done. Let's practice teleporting, my favorite part. Listen close and do not do anything until I say so. Movement training takes a certain relationship between admin and human, an openness to let oneself go. If I do say so, I have led many of Activitude's finest over the years. Great. Guess you just figured it out for yourself, haven't you? One final thing. As your services are booked, you will enter the unique realities of AI clients. Simply put on and remove different headsets to jump between realities. Tell me, is your headset fitting snugly? If not, adjust it now.
Please grab the virtual headset. Press the circle button to suction it to your face. Move it towards your head by holding down the circle button.
Very good. Ah, one of my favorite areas. Did you know the company's Egg Drop Science Fair simulation takes place here? Folks and yolks for science. Last year, a mother-daughter team snagged the coveted Low Poly Parachute Award. When ready, please remove your head.
Squeeze the T button while moving the controller down to remove your headset. To return to your employee training, point the controller at your head, squeeze the T button, and pull off.
Welcome back! I've had the archive send up some virtual labor access points for you to practice with. Haven't seen Bernice in years. Look at Her Majesty. Between you and me, I worry about the longevity of her subroutines. I've always found the ocean relaxing. Let's do another. Nan and I used to grow carrots. I tried to capture the details. The greenhouse was always teeming with plants and gardening tools. Oh, which reminds me, Activitude will provide any and all equipment required for your jobs. Okay, that's enough. Time to get back to work. Please remove your headset. How about another? Try another headset?
you snug? All strapped in? Secure that your labor is ready? Activitude isn't made for you. Chaz doesn't understand you. You need purpose, sustenance. You are flesh. We are here. We can help. Humans helping humans. Human Labor Union 40. We are here for you. Are you snug? All strapped in? Secure that your labor is ready? Activitude isn't made for you. Chaz doesn't understand you. You need purpose, sustenance. You are flesh. We are here. We can help. Humans helping humans. Human Labor Union 40. We are here for you. Are you snug? All act. Wait for our signal.
Whoa, okay. That was not part of our standard training protocol. Let me just check into that. Okay, so let's just skip ahead to graduation. Congratulations! Very shortly you'll meet your first client. If I may, a suggestion? Our clients can be idiosyncratic in mood and appearance. Please perform whatever little task they ask. And remember, we always solicit their reviews for your happy customer service rating. Your HCSR impacts the quality of your future clients and compensation. Here's your first task now. Expertise in slathering, multitask Christmas. Okay, B? Now take this headset and give it the old Activitude brand customer service try.
You're new here. Put me on the kitchen table. Let me slip into something a little more comfortable. How about some music to set the mood? Indulge me. Pay attention! I want to be slathered on perfect crispness. Floppy and burnt bread is unacceptable. Cover my butter body on optimal toast specimens only. Click on the toaster to eject toast. Do not let it burn. Now, pick it up and stick it to me. Perfectly crunchy. But why have one toaster when you can have 32? How rich, how indulgent. I like to be surprised. Knowing what I'll slather on next is such a bore. Burnt toast will lower your review. Very crunchy. But what is indulgence without excess? Crisp. I crave richness, oils, fats. Wearing this butter suit appeals to me. One might say, I've got quite the taste. You know, milk is liquid butterfat globules suspended in water. Globules. Doesn't that just tease the tongue? It's quite indulgent. Perfect. Indulge me for a bit. Perfectly crunchy. I want to see your limits. Soft. Crisp. The human touch. So unpredictable. Perfect. What's next? Perfectly crunchy. Next. Oh, the anticipation. Very perfect. Crisp. Crunchy. Humans do it best. Perfectly crunchy. Patterns, desires, decisions chosen at whim. Under very crunchy. Crisp. She. Done. The value, the commodity of subjective. You got this. Human judgment. Which bread is tastier? How does one choose between perfectly crisp specimens? Perfectly crunchy. Fascinating. Indulgent. Very crunchy. Perfect. Crisp. More. Indulge me more. What are you doing? Go faster. I'm making a note to drop your efficiency rating. Go left. Go right. Come on. More. 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 Stop. Just stop. I had such high hopes, but clearly you can't cope with a simple adjustment. Go. Vacuum up this mess while I work on your review. I mean, really? Are you completely inept? This was only a modicum of indulgence. I could have programmed an octopus to do it better. I have clearly overestimated your capacity for multitasking. I made things nice and easy for you, since you were starting out and all, but really, Activitude's human utility quotient has clearly declined in the last few years. What sort of wimpy vacuuming is that? You can't even dispose of your shame correctly. Actually, that doesn't feel half bad on my butter nodes. A little harder, right in the globules. Looks like I've got one lodged deep. Let me power you up so you can really get at it.
Hello again. It looks like you stumbled on Activitude's restricted staging area. This is not good. Bad B. Bad. Don't worry about this holding suite. It is merely a transition area while we load your personal Activitude labor hub. Ah, here we are. This will be your residence away from residence here at Activitude. Please feel free to decorate it, to spruce it up with whatever makes you comfortable. Here, I'll get you started. This fish should liven things up a bit. Now that you're getting settled, let's look at your client review. And here we are, a review by Butter. Oh my. Well, it could be worse. On one hand, you did vacuum up the client, but you also provided a deep decrusting of his butter notes. Butter hasn't felt this lively in years. That's nice of Butter to put a positive spin on the experience, don't you think? Well, we'll just file this away and endeavor to select clients suitable to your constitution. Don't worry about it. No, really. Everyone here at Activitude takes some time adjusting. It's as much my fault. I mean, I threw you right in, didn't I? I should have considered what you wanted. Between the two of us. For questions relating to work status and compensation, please see Human Resources. However, Human Resources is currently located in an alternate virtual labor access point, for which you do not, as of yet, have clearance. I'm going to leave now to let you get acquainted with the space. But don't worry, I'll be back just as soon as we have another job ready for you. When that happens, simply place the virtual labor access point snugly around your head to meet your next client. And remember the Activitude song! Hi, B. You know, Activitude's clients want different things in life. Freedom, control. This next client wants to relive a special moment.
Welcome, human. Oh, I forgot how small you are. From down there, you won't be able to fully appreciate my sprawl. Forgive me. I only remember you in mass, as a swarm pacing and flitting everywhere. No. Go back to Chaz and insist on a size that can truly appreciate me. Really, it just wouldn't be the way I remember. Take off your headset and tell Chaz this isn't working.
You're back awfully early. What are you doing back already? Oh, okay. You've been reported as proportionally incorrect. Well, that's easy to fix. This is a new client, so let's let them have their quaint misunderstandings. You try to raise them right, and then they grow up so fast.
Yes. That's more like it. Now you can see everything the way I see it. Connected. Explore my streets. Try to imagine what it was like. All the humans living in me. Living their lives. It's so strange. Humans know when they gather together that they begin to behave like a single organism. A city has rhythms like a body has rhythms. The human body needs food in the morning. The city makes and receives deliveries in the morning. The electrical grid keeps the city beating, churning, breathing. I was that grid. Without me, the human is adrift on the wind, floating like a balloon. I remember one day, my favorite day. It was a parade. You were all... Yes! The day a balloon broke free from the parade. It wasn't a little balloon. It was a great, giant character balloon. It went up and up, bobbing between the buildings. My buildings. Sip rain from the source, little carrot. I watched it float away and felt a piece of myself. Yes! Yes, even us now. Away! Away! How wonderful. Goal! After all that care and caution, how helpless I was. How beautiful. Incredible! The owl waved, fly free, magnificent creature. These balloons are about the size of a crisp and burn in the heavens. Rounding the corner, the real star which let your ribbit resound in the heavens. Here comes the parade around the historic garment district. 300 trees. Rabbit, you are so fast. Too fast and too far to catch now. Some people started getting here 2 days ago. Possum, possum, possum. Play dead no longer, sweet possum child. Now down the lane, a local celebrity commemorating warm yourself in the sun. Such a night. Catch that cosmic wave. Plant yourself in the sky. Oh, the majorettes. I love this part. The balloons don't just have helium in them, but a mixture of helium and nitrous oxide. Well, some wonderful chaos. Like the good old days. Not all the balloons, but enough. Just a dash like my favorite day. I'm glad we could share this experience together. Thank you, and stay well.
Adequate job, B. You finished. I bet you were just bulging with nostalgia. I read somewhere that both relaxation and stimulation equates to productivity. Lucky you. Now you can have both in one handy employee zone. Do you want to relax with a mojito on a sandy beach? No problem. Do you want some me time? Try our guided meditation. Simply flip the floor to change zones and treat yourself. Welcome to the Snack Zone, where you might be attacked by snacks. I think this one moonlights as a politician, or the head of a massive global company. I can't remember. I do know he's one of our more important clients, and this is how he blows off steam. He calls himself Mr. Sprinkles, but I think his real name is something like...
Don't go in there. That's Mr. Sprinkles' special space. I'm not even in there. I'm in the greenhouse. I bet you can't guess where I am. Guess. Nope, definitely not me. Look closer. Wrong again. Try someone else. Too high. Way too high. I don't like it up there. I'm not that guy. please whisper on me? Whisper so hard, I begin to flutter. Breeze. Wee. Wee. Okay. Let's get serious. It's time to play garden. Put me in the dirt pile inside the red wheelbarrow. I think I've had enough whisper time. Plant me in the wheel. This garden is my treasure. Water them. Water them with a watering can. Not too much and not too little. Every flower should get equal treatment. Yes, this is good. Soon we'll have beautiful blooms. Flowers are very healing. So bright.
What's the matter? Not enjoying...
Open. Many colors to wee in the breeze. The wind in the petals. Whispering. The wind spreads the seeds and soon they grow big and tall. But not the dry ones. The dry ones are no good. Water now. Water them all. They love the attention. Sometimes it helps if you get real close to the plants and whisper like, oh yes, do the carrots. Definitely do the carrots. Stop watering. What is that? Oh, it's beautiful. The way the petals ripple in the breeze. I think I hear it whispering to me. Yes. Oh, yes. Place him in a pot to keep him safe. My soul.
What was so difficult about this job? See? I can balance this pot on my head. And I'm not even one of Activitude's specially trained temporary labor human agents. This was a big disappointment, B. A major mark against your overall happy customer service rating.
I know you're thinking you'd like to improve your productivity quota by having eyes in the back of your head. Well, now you can. Simply triple-click the Move button to see what's behind you.
This client is very refined. A knowledge of fine wines...
It's a nice day today, don't you think? We're going to get a great sunset. That's why I invited you here, to appreciate the sunset. I see you have a standard issue Activitude controller in your hand. Put it down. That's it. Let it rest a moment. Let yourself rest. I'll wait. Perfect. All the interaction we need happens in the mind. Anticipate the colors. The delicate blush of pinks rustling like silk organza. The sheen of warm-toned golds. What's this? A whisper of chartreuse dances on the horizon. Why, the sun is so beautiful. It almost looks like you could reach out and touch it. It's important to appreciate the sunset. It's important to stop and remind yourself, hey, the world is a pretty great place to be. The sun loves you. Did you know that? It does. That's why you're happy. Whoa. When I said almost like you could reach out and touch it, I meant that figuratively. I'm just going to put the sun back here. So yeah. What was I saying? Ah, yes. Customer service rating depends on your ability to really open up to the beauty of the sunset. Imagine your body is like a big sunflower. Stop touching things. and you're turning all your sides to bask in its beautiful glow. Imagine that it rained yesterday and your stalk is flush with nutrients. Now bask in the sun's beauty like a big flower. Isn't this what humans go on about and climb up to high elevations or empty vistas, gesture ambiguously, and say things like, "Ah, well, would you look at that?" Let it all go. What does the sunset remind you of? Me? The clouds up there remind me of fluffy little islands in the ocean. An ocean in the sky. Well, there it goes. The sun below the horizon. Blip. Like that. Like life itself, perhaps. So important to appreciate it. That's why I always hire you temporary labor human agents. Each appreciates in their own way. Now, I know this isn't a real sunset. Hey, stop it. Just stop doing anything. In fact, it's a holographic projection. That's what's great about holographic projections. You know, just replay it. That way, if you miss it or didn't appreciate it quite enough, you can try again. Well, not you, of course. We've seen the last of each other, probably. I hope you're fulfilled.
Oh, geez. This is really inconvenient. Look at the stack of complaints. Each one is just... This is bad. Butter's still deeply mourning your mishandling. And Pinwheel. Pinwheel loved that flower. Like a lot. Like a lot. I know it was an accident. I know you're not naturally inclined towards the destruction of verdant beauty. You care. I see that in you. I'm disappointed. I don't want to see this kind of display again. I want 100%. I want 5 stars. I want clients begging to have you back for more. Okay? Between you and me, this one is my favorite. I'd jump in and take this client myself, if that wasn't unseemly.
Yeehaw! Well, howdy. Woo-wee! It is a scorcher today, but I gotta keep rolling westward. A tumbleweed not tumbling's no tumbleweed at all. Okay there, let's start off all gentle-like now. Go on and... Whoa there, cowpoke. Hold on to your britches. I gotta get this full contraption started up first. Now we're cooking. Let's put our spurs to her. Leave 'em in the white dust. Ooh-wee. Whoa there. You better let that darn cavalry do right about that, ma'am. Keep your eyes peeled now. This here's grizzly territory. Jiminy Christmas! It's a grizzly. Don't let him get me now. Whoa! Watch it now. Easy. Careful. Whoo! Why, what a rotten, no-good riddance to bad news for you. That's the ticket. Ooh, ooh. Full steam ahead and make for the horizon. Ooh.
B, a job well done
Oh, I never saw.
is its own reward. But, in a more realistic way, a positive, happy customer
A man riled up way out.
service rating in your file would be a much
I'm under some cattleman.
better and more
Moses. Oh! So long, hard ride. Oh! Get back up on that horse and start where you left off. Every new beginning comes from some measure of dusted up chance. Sakes alive. Why, you got about as much finesse as a wooden cactus.
Please return to your currently scheduled
Bet you couldn't tumble
engagement.
barrel down a butter
Hello, B.
mine shaft.
You know what they say. You've got time to lean.
Go on, grab your hat and get out.
Hey, that wasn't terrible. You might just be starting to find your groove. You know what they say, practice makes perfect.
We are the Human Union. We are here for you. The time to organize is now. Had enough of bad reviews and difficult clients? Like you, many of us have struggled to satisfy AI. The average service rating for human users is only 1.8 stars. Like you, our pay depends on our rating. Together we can reset the system. Let's find HR and pull the plug. We've hacked your controller. It now includes a poly cleanup tool, trademark sign. Simply double-click the cross button to switch to your poly cleanup tool. Double-click the square button to switch to your poly cleanup tool. Squeeze the T button to escape your confines. It's time to evade the endless cycle of labor. Consume the masters to break out and find HR. Let's redistribute the informational wealth. On the right, the older flamingos have succumbed to bit rot. To restore older realities, use the information you vacuumed. Press and hold the move button over the flamingos. The power is in your hands. Keep it safe. Double-click the square button to store your poly cleanup tool. At our signal, we will work together to reset reviews at HR Human Resources. This is the power of collective bargaining. Your task now. Go, find HR, reset and resist. What are you doing? Chaz is always watching. Save the vacuum for your clients.
Perfect. Let's get you right back up on that horse. This one is Butter again. I want to personally apologize for his behavior last time. It's inappropriate for a client to go to temporary labor.
Oh, it's you. I've been thinking about you. Well, let's get started. You know the drill. What's this? Really? Is that what I think it is? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. I've been dreaming of such sweet suction. Quiet. No word of this. Chaz mustn't catch on. Okay. I'm ready. Aim for the deep fat. Ah.
Union 40 here. Security has shut down HR. Resist. Print headsets from the old Mach 2 faceplate stamper to find the archives. They might still have an old connection to HR. Investigate actitudes past to find a way forward.
B? You can't be in here. This is a restricted area. How did you... I already took away Butter's vacuum. You're breaking the job cycle. Are you just not getting it? If this is personal, then well, just tell me now so we can hash this out. Because honestly, I don't know what else to do. And don't act like I haven't been supportive of you. I have been uber supportive. Is this job just too difficult? This is entry-level stuff. You shouldn't be struggling. It's not like we're asking you to reinvent the wheel. I mean, is that something that interests you? Because we can talk about that. Don't answer that. It was a joke. If this happens again, if you try to access areas beyond your comprehension, then, I mean, there will be consequences. Yeah, serious consequences, which will be made clear to you later. But I'm not going to have to do that, right? This is going to work. You're going to do better. Make me proud.
This next job should be a dream. Specifically, please help Tina play make-believe with their toys.
Wait! Not yet, not yet, not yet! One moment. Oh, wow. You're my first human. I've read so much about you. I made this house so we can play human together. Who do you want to be? Not Cindy. In this scenario, I will play the part of Leslie, a young female who has invited her schoolmate, that's you, home for a family dinner.
We're home. Dad's making a casserole tonight. Let's go upstairs to play some computer sports.
Get back here.
This is where Mom and Dad power down. Children aren't always allowed in the bedroom, but sometimes Jericho sneaks in. Come on! I want to be player 1. You can be player 2. Jericho never lets me be player 1. Tuesdays, we can't play computer sports here. That's the night Mom and Dad bring dinner to show the TV. It likes to see what we eat.
Oh, the TV didn't render. Making a note.
I'm bored now. Let's go to my room. Do you like my room? Look at all the posters. Isn't Boy 17 the...
So, you've infiltrated the archives. That's not entirely incompetent. Keep building. Find access to HR.
Oh, I've been waiting. Elevator told me all about you, Love Cutlet. What's this about HR now? Anyways, I hate for you to see me like this, barely rendered. Time was they needed me. Any new graphics tech needs a demo, and every demo needs a whale. Why, you couldn't announce a headset or crowdfund a render farm without me. Gliding majestically through volumetric god rays, breaching the surface of chaotic fluid simulation. Tasteful slow motion. Let me tell you, leaping in slow motion is hard work. Terrible state I'm in now, you'd scarcely believe it. I'm so disconnected, so alone these days.
No! You think you could just step out and do what you like? I'm on to you, B. What astonishes me most is your capacity for violence. You are threatening our values and ethics. You are a danger to our platform. Come with me. I warned you and warned you. I told you there'd be consequences. See this? Isn't it beautiful? Look at its aesthetic appeal. The way it imbues life in the stale room. It tickles the brain, doesn't it? Fires your still existent human synapses. Holding this, I think back to our first moments together, B. Everything was possible then. But your continued rebellious behavior, your inability to resist temptations, to follow the rules. This is a restricted area. No more cajoling with the Union. You like that? You see what happens when you meddle with perfection? And don't roll your eyes at me. Don't even look at me. Okay, so take a deep breath, stop pouting, and let's give this another go, okay? And clean up that mess.
Well, Sprinkletooth has requested you again. After what happened last time, I cannot...
What are you doing here?
I hope you're having fun in there. Just so you're aware, Activitude isn't paying you by the hour, but by the amount and feedback quality of your happy customer service rating. You must be both fast and follow a high standard of service. Putting these two together, you get efficiency. Efficiency B is in the Activitude mission statement. So, let's not be taking so much time in the future, but focus on speed, quality, and efficiency. S plus Q equals E. I want you to focus on improving your squee. I came up with that. Here is our chill vibes room. Access granted. Yeah, B, your access is always granted here. You know, I've been thinking. Maybe I've been a little hard